Architects just surprise dropped a new track and announced a new album. It's always big news when Architects makes a move, you know. They are one of the most iconic bands in the scene, and their reputation has kind of gone up and down over the past few years just because they've been adjusting their sound and moving away from the things that they have been more iconically known for. And then like in the past year, they've kind of swung back around and they've made a couple like heavier tracks again. It's very, very confusing. I don't really know what they're up to or what they're planning to do, but they've just dropped this new single. It looks, just based on the title, like it's going to be a banger. It just seems pretty aggressive. Also, they just announced a new record coming out pretty soon, I think in February next year, which is really, really exciting. I love how fast they do these records, you know. I appreciate that they are consistently releasing music, whether it is my particular jam or not. I really appreciate how much music they're putting out and how committed they are to the craft. I'm really hoping that I vibe with this one a little more than the songs off of Classic Symptoms for Broken Spirit. That record just didn't quite do it for me. But the last two singles have been really good, and this one has a name attached to it that has been getting a lot of buzz lately. That's Jordan Fish. He did the new Poppy record. He's formerly Bring Me the Horizon. And he did the last Architects single, which I really, really enjoyed. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to expect. I'm hoping for a really great song. There's only one way to find out, and that's just to jump right in. But before we do, I'd love to ask you to join the community and subscribe. We love discovering and checking out great new music just like this, and we'd love to have you. Okay, this is different. Some Mad Max stuff going on in this video. Dude. Okay. That's a good verse. Ooh. The riffs, dude. Okay. For the Jeff Trio second verse. Okay, I'm into this so far. Great video also, absolutely gorgeous. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's go. Oh, come on. Okay. That's cool. This really feels like a new era and one that I could get down with.
Everything is going to be fine.
Bro. All right, that was Architects with a new song, Whiplash. Let's break it down. I really enjoyed that song. I think it has a lot of the elements of Architects that I really, really enjoy, but also it feels very, very current and modern. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of some of the new Make Them Suffer tracks, just with the way that they handle these like really kind of bouncy, heavy riffs with like electronic production kind of underneath these big, huge, sing-songy kind of choruses. And man, Sam has been working his voice, and he's just getting so good at those big belted choruses. Like, I know he used to use that kind of iconic sing-scream technique. Not so much anymore. He's more kind of just belting it out in his clean voice, and I think he's getting better and better at that. I think part of that has to do with Jordan, honestly, and we'll get to that later. Man, this track is really, really good. I think it leans into that new modern sound, but it still is aggressive and it has energy. That's what I feel like was missing from so many of the tracks on Classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit. A lot of those tracks, while they were super dancey and fun, they just lacked an urgency and they lacked like a kinetic energy to them. You know, this track from moment one is just like pile driving you. It feels like you're being dragged behind that rally car that was in the video. It's just absolutely wild. You're taken for a ride by the song. And a lot of those songs off the last record just lacked that kind of punch and energy. You know, I don't need every song to be a heavy banger. I just need them to have energy. And this song has got that in droves. I mean, those verses, especially that first verse, so aggressive. Sam is just like spitting these like screamed lyrics so fast, and it feels very, very classically Architects, and especially with the last couple tracks. You know, it almost reminds me a little bit of the verses in Seeing Red, where it's just like really, really, really fast lyrics and like this like frenetic drums and stuff. I just really love the energy of these past couple tracks. This one's even more kind of chaotic and crazy than the last track, Curse, which I thought was really, really good, but very much a polished and like radio friendly kind of song. This one is just kind of crazy and aggressive, and you know, it's just like I said this over and over, it has the energy. But man, what a composition. I mean, like, I love how in the second verse we get into that like kind of lo-fi drums kind of section where all the instrumentation drops out. It's just Sam's like screaming vocals and these deep kind of industrial beats underneath. And then we get back to the chorus. We get into like a really pretty drawn out breakdown build-up, which I really appreciate. I feel like so many songs, they just jump right into the breakdown with no pomp and circumstance. And like, here's a breakdown, it's 12 bars, and then we're back to the chorus. Like, this one felt like it was built up in a good way. It felt cathartic when we finally reached it, and then it lasted for a good long while. We got a final chorus, and then the end, bring back the breakdown at the end for an even heavier reprise. It's so sick. I think that Jordan's influence on this track, you know, is in the production. I think maybe part of the reason why this is so good is Jordan. And I don't want to like, you know, every time that Jordan is producing something, to be like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the best thing ever, because Jordan is a magical metalcore wizard. But like, I don't know, he just does have a certain eye for this kind of stuff to be able to create music that is attractive and catchy. And I think he really shines in those melodic moments in the choruses. And I think he's helping Sam to make different melodic choices than he would normally make. And I think that makes these choruses feel pretty fresh and cool. If this song is any indication of what the new record's going to sound like, I'm very, very excited. because I've been wanting more energy, more aggression from Architects, for a while. And boy, if this record sounds anything like this in the last couple singles, I'm going to be very happy. Let me know what you guys thought of this track in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. It really, really helps out the channel. I'm definitely going to leave some pre-order links to this record down in the description as well, because I'm definitely going to snag a copy on vinyl when I can. But if that's something that interests you, you should definitely go do that. Vinyl sales and live tickets and stuff are really how these artists make their money. So if Architects is a band that you care about, you should definitely go and check that out. Also, you should definitely join our new Discord server. It's just a cool way where we can connect and talk about music and art and other creative things. And it's becoming a very cool little community there, and I would love to see you there. That's going to do it for me today. I'll see you in the next one.
Everything is going to be fine.